Greetings. Greetings from Change. Welcome to the CALM program, Creating Awareness for Life Mastery. So you are in the path of becoming a master of your life. Wish you all the best. I am with you. We will travel together in this highly powerful mind management program called Creating Awareness for Life Mastery. In the past videos, we have learned that people all over the world are complaining of numerous problems. And we learned that none of these, let any person complain any problem in the planet, we learned that none of this is really a problem. Because all these hundreds of problems reported by people are only the effects of the one underlying fundamental problem in human life. And that fundamental problem in human life is the fact we are living in false identity. So we already discussed that false identity means that we are living in mind-body consciousness state. And in the mind-body consciousness state, we will experience only the duality. Because only the duality this physical world can offer to us. So when we say duality, we all understand very well. When we say success or when we say failure, it is a duality. Good and bad, hot and cold, abundance and scarcity, confusion and clarity, success, failure, happiness and sorrow, all these are duality. And this is what we experience day in and day out in our life. And this experience is the result of being in mind-body consciousness state. In other words, which we call as false identity. Meaning, when we claim that we are the mind and body, it is false identity. That's what we mean. And all these problems, let anybody name any problem anywhere, anytime. All these problems are the results of the labels and images that we have stored in our mind from time immemorial. The labels and images that we talk about is our own perspective of who am I, what I am, and what this rest of the world is. Meaning our views and opinions about oneself. Our views and opinions about oneself, our views and opinions about rest of the world. Rest of the world includes parents, our family, other family members, partner, everybody. So, it is our views and opinions of oneself. That is, who am I, what I can do, what I cannot do, what I can achieve, what I cannot achieve. What could be the quality of my life, So this is one's own perspective. And these perspectives are built over time and stored as images in our subconscious mind. Same way, when we interact with the outside world, we come across a number of people, we come across with our teachers, our college professors, our bosses, our relatives, and people in the social platform, right? We interact with number of people. So we form opinions and views and images of all these people we meet. And that also gets stored in the subconscious mind. And all these are creations of our mind. It is a mind which develops perspective. That's the reason why, although you may not be happy with the quality of life that you are having, even when you occasionally think of a higher realm of life, your mind does not permit that higher level of aspiration. Your mind always tells you cannot do that because you had never been so. You never have experienced that higher realm of life. You cannot do that. The mind will tell 101 reasons as to why you cannot have better quality of life. It will create doubts. It will create worries. It will create confusion. It will create fear. The mind will always come up with a dangerous question to you. What will happen if you fail? If you are thinking of putting some investment in a business, the first question the mind will tell you, what will happen if you fail? This is what the mind will tell you. Because the mind has not experienced that quality of life. If you are here and if you want to climb up to this level of quality of life, the mind will always focus on this. Mind has not experienced this quality of life. So, when you are attempting to even think about improving the quality of life, putting more investment on something, right? Or going for a higher qualification. So, the mind will not allow you to go here because it has not experienced this. It will come up with reasons as to why and how you will fail rather than how you can succeed. The mind will not talk about success. The mind will think about only the possibility of failures. So it is this labels and images of yourself about what you can do, what you cannot do, what you can experience, what you cannot experience, what you can have, what you cannot have, how much you can earn, how much you can spend. All these are based on the past experiences that are stored in our subconscious mind that replays. Same way, the mind also has impressions of all those people known to you. Everybody, including your parents. The mind has developed perspective. So the mind will tell you who is who. So it gets stored. If you have a good relationship with your parents, then the mind will be very comfortable. Mind will be moving you accordingly. If you have difficult conversation with somebody sometime in the past, the mind will always project that. You might have had difficult conversation 2 years back with XYZ. And now you meet the same person now after 2 years, the mind will bring that image at this point and caution you. So your mind will accordingly prepare itself to have that meeting based on the image and experience 2 years back. So what is happening? So we end up living the past in the present. So it's only repetition of our life. As long as we are in the body and mind consciousness state, we can only be the past in the present. And as long as we don't correct that, correcting being the past in the present, I mean, as long as we don't correct that in the present, the same past will also move into the future. So your future also will be the past. So you are ever in the past, never in the present. So it is a monotony. And that's exactly how people are complaining: monotony, frustration, dejection, stress. Because doing the same thing again and again and again and again. And as long as we live the past in the present, we cannot be innovative, we cannot be creative, we cannot be alert, we cannot be agile. Because your mind is so corrupted, your mind is not alert. So it's just repeating it. I hope you get the point. So it is very important for us to transform ourselves from this false identity of mind-body consciousness state. So what is the solution? So the only problem of human being is human are living as human and not as human being. That is the only problem. We are not even conscious of what this terminology human being means. The term being is given only to the human and not for any other forms of life. What it means is, what the term human being means is the being in human form of life. What is the meaning of the being? The being means that one which is. That one which is. Meaning, is ever, eternal. So, the eternal power in human form. That is why we are called human being. The being which is eternal in human form. So the only solution to solving any problem of human being, any and every problem of human being, is transformation from mind-body consciousness into the true self-consciousness. True self. Who you really are. Who you truly are. That is where we need to get. We need to move from the body-mind consciousness to living in the true self-consciousness state. And that leads us to the question, the search, which has been going on for thousands of years. Great philosophers, scientists, spiritual leaders, everybody have been searching answer to that question, who am I? So if I am not this body and mind, then naturally the question is, who am I? So that is what now we are going to get into. So we need to travel together in this very, very powerful journey of transformation, of finding who am I, who you are, who am I. In the next video, you are going to be taken to that very, very powerful, enlightening information, which is very powerful. If you develop a deeper understanding of what is being said in the next video. So thank you for now. Hoping to see you in the next video. Don't ever miss it. That is what is going to give you the answer as to who you truly are. So far, the videos have told you that you are living in false identity, and that is the reason you are suffering n number of problems. So you need to move from false identity to the true identity, and this next video is going to tell you who you are truly, and it will be very, very powerful. And based on what will be said in the next video, if you are conscious of your true identity in your day-to-day life, you yourself will experience the change. The whole world around you will change. If you operate your life from that state of true self-consciousness, not body-mind consciousness. Body-mind consciousness is false self. True self-consciousness is what going to be revealed in the next video. Don't miss it. Thank you. All the best. Take care.